Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Daily Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live from our Eagle Vale studios at Vail Daily headquarters here in Eagle Vale, Colorado. We're going to be checking in with our Ashley down in Gypsum. She'll be talking about Gypsum days and things that are happening down Valley. And then out to the east, we'll have Meredith Kirkman. She is standing by in Vail. She's over by the Florida Amphitheater right now because we've got a lot going on this weekend. So we'll be talking about Gypsum days, the concerts tonight, the talent show, the classic car show, even the jalapeno eating contest. And then we also will be checking in with Carrots Jewelers. We'll also let you know about a cool trunk show happening at Squash Blossom. And then, of course, headlines, events, weather, and so much more. We'll be with you for about the next 90 minutes or so. And we'd love for you to chat with us. You can chat during our live show. You can watch us on YouTube or Facebook and chat via those platforms. Or if you catch us later in the day, you can always watch us on Roku, Facebook, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube, and catch us on Spotify. We're doing a podcast on Spotify. So a lot of different ways to stay in touch with what's going on because this time of year, we have so many things happening on a daily basis. July is a very, very busy month for us, whether you're looking for classical music with Bravo, country music with Gypsum Days, just a little bit of rock and roll at FAC, at Maya, at the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa in Avon. So a lot of different options for you, or great hiking options, great things to do just to enjoy, a great meal, a lot of great dining options for you as well. But let's see, we're going to check in with our group. Are we going to do a weather first, Rachel? I got Rachel behind the controls giving us details. All right, let's get to the weather first, just so we can get you all in tune with what you can expect for today. Now, we did have a few raindrops yesterday, even though we were calling for pretty clear conditions. But for today, they are calling for the thunder showers after about noon or so, maybe between the 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock hour time frame. So a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms looking at it this afternoon. But for Eagle, feels like 53 right now. For Vail, 51 at this moment, a high around 75. Edwards, 52, high around 78. And then for Avon, a high of 79 today. And then for the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. Pretty much more of the same. We'll have sunshine in the morning, a chance of showers as we roll into the afternoon. For Saturday, a little bit on Sunday, but then by Monday, pretty much sunny skies, warmer temperatures. It's going to be in the upper 80s Monday, Sunday, also Tuesday. We'll see a bit of that as well. So that's a quick look at your weather. Want to thank Betteridge for this weather report. Fine jewelry and watches since 1897, and they're located in Solaris. But right now, let's take it outside and find out what's going on with our gals. Let's bring in Ashley. Ashley, wow, things are happening already this morning. What's going on?
So, I mean, they're working really hard to get all the infrastructure kind of set up for tonight as we get into the concerts for Gypsum Days. And so, they're moving the porta potties, getting those all set up. But you can see the Lundgren Theater behind me and, the amphitheater anyway. But beautiful setting, right? Gorgeous blue skies. And I kind of found like the one slice between the amphitheater and then the rec center that's in the sun because it is a little bit chilly out here. But man, is it beautiful. What a great place to listen to some live country music,
Well, and you know what I was thinking of yesterday is the artists that come. We got Jimmy Allen tonight, and then we have Pat Green and Locash. And, they play all over, but I wonder what they think when they roll into Gypsum, and it's just gorgeous. They have the Rocky Mountains as their backdrop. It must be pretty fun for them.
I would think so. I mean, I feel like they're like rolling straight into cowboy town. So I feel like, especially for the country artists, they're like, oh, I feel right at home, And there's some cool kind of history that's all down here that I was able to, research a little bit for you. So I'll give you some later on. But apparently, things kick out. Like Gypsum Days is not just these like incredible country artists that are coming to play. They have so much going on over, the next 2 days. And starting this morning, there's a pickleball tournament from 8 to 10 a.m. or 8 to 11, I believe. So, 8 to 11 is the pickleball tournament. So, have you played pickleball?
Do you play pickleball? Do you play?
I've never played ever, but I know that especially I lived in Boulder for a little while, and it was like one of like the top sports that was happening at all the rec centers down there. It's very competitive.
Yeah, you know what? I was talking to Jeff Wiles, who, he's guest services over at Vail Mountain, and he was saying he just loves it. And he said, you know what? I played golf all my life, and as a 66-year-old, I can beat the 30-year-olds in pickleball. And he said he really wants to like get to like a national level. So I wonder if he'll be at that tournament.
I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Look, see, first time on Vail Daily Live. Porta potty moving. You're welcome.
Porta potty. That's how they do it, people.
Are welcome. It's so essential, right? Like, thank you guys so much for making that happen, because we're gonna need it. So.
Yep.
Which, P.S., I should mention, if you're gonna come down for the concerts, you can bring your blanket and your low chairs, but no food or drinks. They're gonna have all that here.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
So, if you're planning on indulging.
And I think the talent show happens tonight too, 5:30 to 7:30.
So here's a line. So pickleball from 8 to 11 this morning. Yeah. Then from 4 to 8, the kids zone opens up. So like all like the fun bouncy houses and like the whole area right here, kind of in the parking lot of the rec center. And then the youth talent show from 5:30 to 7:30 tonight. So this is going to be really fun. They have categories, from 12 and under, and then 13 to 18. And then there's prizes for all of those categories, and they have even like best presents, best costume, and I think it's going to be really fun just to watch who comes out for it.
Oh yeah, totally. And what their talents are, are they going to be juggling? Are they going to be playing a trombone while they're on a pogo stick? Like, who knows what they're going to be doing today?
That would be impressive. I would want to see that.
My nephew does that. That's how I thought of it. I didn't make that up. My nephew tries to do that.
So clearly we need to get him on this show.
Yeah, totally. We'll have to check that out. But yeah, Gypsum Days, such a fun weekend, and tickets still available for tonight's concerts, right?
Which, I mean, is crazy to hear. I'm going to get more details from Briar coming up a little bit later on in the show. But I already have my tickets for tomorrow night. So I wasn't able to do, both nights. But I just can't believe that they're so affordable. Like, my husband and I are, we're big country music fans. And so we have, like, some concerts that we're looking at, coming up in the fall. Like, you can't get those tickets for what? What is it, $35 now?
$35 a night.
Bird pricing is over. What?
Yeah, I know. And $55 for both nights if you want to come both nights. And I mean, I think both nights would be really fun because Jimmy Allen tonight, he's the Academy of Country Music's 2021 New Male Artist of the Year. So, and I think he was a nominee last year. He's really made it on the scene, with his album from 2018 with hits like Make Me Want To, Best Shot. If you listen to these songs, you're going to be like, oh, wow, yeah, I've heard of this guy, So, he just recently released that song with Brad Paisley. So that's going to be pretty cool because that's called Freedom Is a Highway.
Do you hear that?
Oh, was that the airplane?
The typical like live music that happens like every few minutes here because we're right next to the airport and the jet center. So sorry, like they keep kind of flying over, but it's kind of cool to see like their path kind of. We got more porta potties. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm just giving you all the sights today. Here you go. You're welcome.
Totally. They're probably wondering what you're doing.
I know. They're definitely like I totally parked in the parking lot, which you're like not supposed to do. Like there's all the cones and stuff like that. Like these guys obviously are, but everyone's just kind of like looking at me, and I'm like,
I'm supposed to be here.
My car, so like I should probably move before the next segment. But yeah, I mean these like amazing all the things that go into making this happen, right? Like so important. Like the fences are all out, like getting the porta potties in place, they're getting the tent set up for the bar situation, and but how cool that this amount of effort is put into this event, and each and every year, and obviously it's attracting this world-class talent, and then of course the kids talent show, the kind of talent.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll let you go get your car in a more secure parking spot, and we'll let them do their work behind you. And then we'll come back and check in with everything that's happened. So Ashley will be live down at Gypsum Days this morning to check out the scene. But Meredith is standing by to the east of us. She is in Vail, just east of Vail Village, over by the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. Oh, Meredith, it looks like a gorgeous morning out there. I love how you're framed with what's behind you.
I'm in like a little teepee, and right when I came, a little hummingbird landed on it. So I felt like it was blessed. It was meant to be.
Yeah,
But my
totally.
view this way is the amphitheater, of course, where we're going to be talking about that the Bravo is going to be tonight and tomorrow, the
Yeah.
Philadelphia Philharmonic. And
Philadelphia Orchestra. The Philadelphia Orchestra. Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's honestly better to say.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, and then the sun is just rising over the Gore Range in front of me as well. It is truly a gorgeous morning.
Well, it looks like there's no wind either. You've got that little wind piece of art behind you, and other side, yeah, and it's not even moving. So it's like,
not very still.
Wow, a very still day. Okay,
yes,
does it feel
it's
cold?
Definitely warmer in the sun.
Okay,
sure.
Yeah, is it cold out there?
No, it feels nice. I mean, I do have my jacket because it gets chilly in the shade, but it's gonna, be a gorgeous day.
Okay.
And following up on your conversation with pickleball, I have a question for you. What is the difference between pickleball and tennis?
Well, okay, I was just asking Jeff Wiles this the other day, and it's like a smaller court. It's kind of between like ping pong and tennis. They call it badminton on steroids. Like, I've never done it, so I don't quite get what it is, but it is exploding. It's everywhere, So up and down the valley, people are trying to get on pickleball courts all over the place. So it sounds pretty fun.
Let me tell you, I made an attempt at tennis yesterday,
Oh.
and it's gonna be pretty hilarious. I was featuring some clothing from our Saturday Steals section that you're gonna get to check out tomorrow. And
good.
It is pretty humorous. Let me just give you a little hint into that segment.
Okay. Okay, thank you for putting yourself into the job, no matter what it takes.
Exactly. But I was up at the tennis courts at the top of this whole area at the tennis courts up there. The Dennis. Do you remember the exact name?
Right, like Bob Wright.
I think his name is. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but the tennis courts that are right next to the Ford Amphitheater, and we have the Betty Ford Alpine Garden. So, I mean, this area over here is so special. It has something for everyone,
Well, you know what? If you just go to Vail Village, you don't really know about it. So just keep on going. When you get to the top of Bridge Street, keep on going, basically to your left, and then walk past Manor Vale, go past that little covered bridge, and then that's where you're at. So it's on the other side of Gore Creek.
Exactly. Really at the far end of Vail. But between me being here and Ashley at Gypsum, we've got the entire county covered today. It's pretty cool.
I know. We got like 50 miles.
Yeah.
We've got the range. Amazing. What's happening? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know that you're going to be giving us some reports there. You've hopped over to Carrots. You're going to be going to Squash Blossom. You did that yesterday. Today. Okay, we're going to go shopping. Okay, perfect. All right, we will check in with Meredith and Ashley all throughout the show to let you know what the weather's doing, what it's like outside right now. Once again, still feeling really nice and mild. Temperatures right around the 50s for wherever you're at in the Vail Valley. And we are going to warm up, though, into the 80s for most of the valley, maybe upper 70s for Vail, just due to its elevation. Keep in mind, the higher in elevation you go, you lose about a degree or two of temperature for every 1,000 feet that you go up. So if you're taking a hike, if you're doing that kind of thing, it's going to be a little cooler once you get to the top. If you're going down to Gypsum, that's a little bit lower in elevation, so that will be warmer for today. So that's a quick little study in the weather. But are we going to take it to a commercial break? All right, we're going to take it to a break. We'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing, finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, for you, for life.
When it comes to buying quality flooring for your Colorado home, there's only one store in the Vail Valley to choose from, Rugs Benedict. Having served the Vail Valley for over 40 years, you can be confident that you are working with true flooring experts. With hundreds of choices in stock and the combined buying power of 1,000 Carpet One stores, we will find incredible deals for you. Rugs Benedict offers the best selection in area rugs, hardwood flooring, carpet, and luxury vinyl, so that you can find the perfect fit to fill the beautiful space in your home or business and have it installed right away. We don't use freelancers, and neither should you. Rest assured and let our full-time staff of professionals at Rugs Benedict install your new floor with the highest quality standards and a lifetime installation guarantee. So stop by and pay us a visit at our 10,000 square foot showroom in Avon and let our team find you incredible deals and a flawless flooring experience. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Time now to take a look at what made headlines in today's Vail Daily for Friday, the 16th of July. And on the cover, just an amazing photo of a hummingbird, how the sun just caught it. And Rick Spitzer, he contributes quite a bit to our paper, our front cover photos. He gets a lot of wildlife. I don't know how he gets these pictures, but just amazing. It's hard to see these little guys. They're so fast. But Meredith said she just saw a hummingbird out by Betty Ford Alpine Gardens. But humming along, that's on the cover of today's paper. But headlines for today: making the connection. Eagle Vail Road Diet creates another piece of the Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon recreation path, but challenges still remain. You can learn about this big road construction project that's happening right outside the Vail Daily offices and what it's going to mean for bikers and walkers and pedestrians right there. A great graphic of what they're going to try to do. More on page A3. Also in today's news, pandemic relief gets to work on local trails. Great Outdoor Colorado dollars, along with another grant, helps put a 6-member crew from the Vail Valley Mountain Trails Alliance into action. Find out what they're working on page A2. Also, Eagle County Schools receive encouraging data on student learning. District seeks to identify areas of growth gaps in learning and other trends. More on that on page A4. And quite a few more stories in the Vail Daily for you. You can pick up your copy all the way from East Vail down to Gypsum. Here's another great story. Forest Service moves to preserve hotspots in Maroon Bill's area. Reservations and permits and fee proposed for 4-pass loop. Capitol Lake with a fee added for Conundrum. So find out about this. They're trying to do a lot of things to really help the crowding on some of the trails out there. Also, weekend picks. I worked long and hard on this to give you 5 fun things to try this weekend. You can find this on page B1 in the arts and entertainment section. And we always love Talent Talk. Today we found some fun things. Happy birthday to Angel, this little doggy here, 15 years old, and volunteer. And you get to meet Pepe. Pepe is the little miniature donkey out at Mountain Valley Horse Rescue. They're always looking for volunteers. And when you go out there, you can not only meet their amazing horses and help get these horses back up and get them adopted, but you can meet little Pepe. So check out Town Talk today. And if you want to submit your content, you could do so to Town Talk. We also want to see your content. You can do that by going to Vail Daily Live /submit, or you can tag us on Instagram and we'll bring up your photos and we'll have a lot of fun doing that. One other thing that's on our Vail Daily website, vaildaily.com, you can find this story with the Vail Valley Foundation. They raised over $1 million at the Youth Power 365 Stars Variety Show on Tuesday. I was at the show. Oh, that kid was funny. We had 6th grader comedians. We had duets, we had bands, we had a lot of fun. A lot of people raised their paddles, as you could see for this. So over $1 million once again raised for the Youth Power 365 programs. They do cradle to career preparedness. They want to get the kids ready for kindergarten. They want to make sure they have the reading level needed to get into schools. They do so much to get the youth in this valley up on their feet and ready for life. So let's take a look at a great little video thanking the sponsors, the donors. Here's more.
Thank you, donors. We really appreciate your help. You're a big part of what makes this happen.
Thank you, number 348. Thank you, number 356. Thank you, number 322. Thank you, number 213.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My sincere thanks to each and every one of you. We hope you had a good night.
Just really cool what they were able to do. Usually they do the Star Dancing Gala down at the Vail Valley Jet Center. With the pandemic, they decided to mix it up a little bit and do this Stars Variety Show, and it was a huge success last Tuesday night. So once again, over $1 million raised for the Vail Valley Foundation's Youth Power 365. For more information, you can go to vvf.org and click on Youth Power 365 to get more details. But we're going to give you some weather details now. We're going to take it outside. Meredith is standing by in Vail. And Meredith, looks like you've moved locations. Where are you now?
Yes. So my camera op and I strolled through the gardens for a little stroll. It is gorgeous if you can make it over to the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens to soak in the waterfalls and the natural stairs and the flowers. It's really gorgeous. But right now it's feeling like 50 degrees, no wind, a very calm morning. We're going to see about a high of 75 today. Around noon, we're going to have some clouds roll in, but it doesn't look like too much of a chance of rain. So it should be a gorgeous day. I've been watching today's weather because I have some two good friends that are getting married today. And so, you know, any time for a wedding in the Colorado mountains, you're going to be watching that weather report. But it looks like they're going to have some nice cloudy pictures, which is sometimes actually even better for photos. And you know, it doesn't look like they'll get rained out. They're going to be married on the top of Vail Mountain. So shout out Jeffrey Funk and Hannah Pratt. I'm so excited for you too. I choreographed a little bit of the dance for them. So I'm excited for their wedding. But gorgeous day today. And this weather was brought to you by Avon, the heart of the valley.
Okay, thank you so much for that weather report. And Meredith, you were busy with the Stars variety show. You choreographed the very first act. So we had Patricia McNamara, her sister Sandy, and brother. And it was so cool to see them. They danced to the songs from Mamma Mia, and they did a great job. So I know you were involved with that big fundraiser. And can you believe that they raised $1 million?
I know. That's one of the most special events, one of my favorite events in the summer. It kind of feels like New Year's Eve in the summer because it's that much excitement. And this year it was different. So we all had to stay open and, you know, see what this event could bring. But it was quite successful. Everyone is so supportive of this foundation, and for good reason. I mean, I'm so grateful for this foundation. It's changed my life with work opportunities, and it's really grown me as an individual. So this is touching to me, but again, this event is so special too. So it was fun to see you there, and we all got to get dressed up, and it was really fun to train these dancers because similar to the Star Dancing Gala, we empower celebrities, stars, people here in our community that don't dance, and I trained them for about 10 weeks. And you know, and we got them booging and grooving in like 4-inch heels.
I know, they were dressed in this whole 70s outfit get up. It was amazing. So so thank you for what you did. And then you choreographed the wedding dance for your friends tonight?
Yes. Yeah, I've got actually two weddings this month that you know, I work with either the mom and the groom, or vice versa, like the bride and the dad, or the first dance. It's fun, you know, just to bring them a little bit of confidence. I love making people feel confident when they're dancing, because if you can walk, you can dance.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've done a little bit of dancing, but not anything that's really planned out.
Did you join the silent disco at the event?
You know what? I walked by it. It was the end of the night, and it was so fun to watch, just to see, you know, 50 people just dancing to their own beat.
Oh yeah.
And you can't hear anything. You have no idea what they're listening to.
Yeah, it's a little
And
awkward as a spectator. Well, it's funny.
yeah,
You're just watching
yeah.
all these people and they're just in it, but they got the headphones and I had a great time doing the silent disco and the tent
Okay,
was
good.
all lit up with the BOGOs. I mean, shout out Youth Power 365. You had a fabulous event.
Yeah, they did a good job. Okay, perfect. Rachel, we're gonna show some viewer content. Okay, all right. We were talking a little bit earlier about how you can submit of how we want you to be part of the show. Hey, show us your dancing videos, show us your sunset photos, show us what your kids are doing, and you can go to vaildailylive.com/submit and we'll check it out. We'll see what you have. If we can play videos, if they don't have music that has rights to it, if it's rights free music, we can play it. So we want to see what you're up to. My little nephew sent this picture in. Yep. So he's a brand new bunny. This is their dog Axel, and then Bugs, the new bunny. He's going to enter that into their 4-H competition. The Eagle County Fair and Rodeo is coming up, so they'll have bunnies there. They'll have the chickens, the pigs. Ken Hovey had a chance to talk to some of those kids about their 4-H projects. So that's little Bugs and Axel. Axel will not be in the 4-H show, but Bugs will. So, and then also some of our Vail Daily gang, they went out last night and saw the Runaway Grooms playing over at Ein Prosit. So their girl gang was having some fun. And Ein Prosit right next to Loaded Joe's. Oh, wow. This was rocking last night. Oh, and look at, so the whole band, Runaway Grooms, these guys are awesome. They played just a few weeks ago at Avon Live. They played quite a bit all over the valley, but they just got off tour. They were all over the southeastern United States, and a lot of original music. They're going to be releasing some more music, I believe, in August. So if you get a chance to see some live music, especially tonight, it's Friday, go out to FAC over at the Westin. Maya will have their deck all ready to go. Drink specials. I think it's $3 tacos. So you can take advantage of that. We'll also have some music down valley at Gypsum Days. Jimmy Allen, who is the 2021 Academy of Country Music Artist of the Year, Male Artist of the Year. And that's going to be happening down in Gypsum. But we're going to talk about Eagle events. I wonder if we should bring in our gal, Ashley. She can help us with this. Okay. Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Okay.
Can you guys
I know
see me
we
okay?
kind of, we kind of surprised you there. But we're talking about Eagle. I know Gypsum is kind of the focus this weekend, but also Eagle. I know that they've got a lot going on, including that brand new farmers market that is Friday morning.
I'm super excited. So I was going to try to go over there and show you guys, but I wanted to make sure that like you could see me clearly down here, and I wasn't sure exactly how long it was going to take for me to get here. And if you guys were just watching behind the scenes, I just kind of scaled a mountain and then hopped over a fence in my dress. I'm sure I'm giving the people at Mountain Rec quite the show this morning. I stepped into a hole and then there was like an ant pile. Anyway, so I wanted to make sure that I was ready for you down here, but so excited. I was just talking with my husband last night about this and the fact that I'm so excited that we have this farmers market in Eagle, because obviously like there's so many cool ones that we have. I mean, the Vail one is ginormous, and then we have the one in Minturn, but to have something a little bit closer to home for me, especially on the weekends, if I don't have to be making that commute up valley, it's really nice to have something that I could like bike to. And we're talking about, doing some pickling of some stuff. So we're hoping that they're going to have maybe some of those like pickling cucumbers at the farmers market. Yeah. So we'll have to scope it out for you this weekend, let you know.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And I know a lot of times there's different yoga in the park. They've got that going on, and that's been so popular. If you can do the yoga in the Eagletown Park, that's where the big stage is, the Centennial stage. Last night was Showdown Town. Did you make it to Showdown Town?
I know, and half of our staff was really cool, and they went to see the Runaway Grooms. They were like active last night. No. You know what I did? I came home and I didn't do anything. I took the dogs for a walk and I sat down. That's what I did.
No, you're a busy gal. You don't have to go to everything. But yeah, so we've got yoga in the park, and that's going to be on Sunday mornings, 9:30 to about 10:45. And this is for all levels. And I think what's so wonderful is the yoga community, they really are very welcoming. You don't have to feel like intimidated about going to this. And It's awesome. So you can get a ticket. You have to go to yogaandbeats.com to reserve your spot and then get in on this. But that happens pretty much every Sunday, 9:30 to about 10:30, 10:45. And then the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo is coming next week.
Oh man, I am so excited. Basically, like this week is kind of like where I feel like Eagle and Gypsum just really shine, right? So we have Gypsum Days this weekend. We have the Farmers Market in Eagle, and then coming up, I mean, the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo. I had never been to a rodeo before until I went to that one a couple years ago, and I was so blown away. Like I could not believe just the level of talent that was there. Like I was kind of expecting like, hometown rodeo, like maybe there's gonna be like a couple like, I don't know, like sheep and horses, and maybe there's gonna be like a guy on like a horse or something. No, like it blew my mind. And like they have the grandstands all set up. So when there's like a permanent structure, these people mean business.
Oh yeah. Well, and you know what? They do bring in top talent from all over. It's amazing.
Yeah, they really take a lot of pride in the people that are competing, and then also the livestock, and then of course like the 4-H. Like we've been seeing those interviews with Ken and like the kids with their chickens, and then of course the rodeo royalty, and there's really just it's this whole culture that you kind of get a glimpse into when you go. And then of course they have like the carnival set up, and they have the the food vendors, and they have the people. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. If you want to ever feel like you've just kind of like entered the wild, wild west, this is your chance.
Oh yeah. Well, and I love all the carnival rides that they have first. Not that I can really do carnival rides anymore. Like I used to do them as a kid. I loved them, but now I'm just like, oh man, that gets me a little dizzy for a little while. But yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
Last time I was there, I did the one, like I can't do the like spinny stuff because otherwise I will throw up. But like the things that go like back and forth, there's like a kind of like a ship kind of idea. And you go on and you try to get like as high as you can. And you're swinging. It's so fun. I have like the best time. I feel like you turn into a 12-year-old again. It's great.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And you get to wear your cowboy hat, your boots, everything. I like dressing up.
I heard you have different outfits for every night. Is that true?
Oh yeah. Yep. I have different color boots. I have different color hats. I collect them. I don't throw them out.
No, those are definitely like vintage. Oh no. Oh, okay. Here we are. Let me just show you what's happening here.
What's going on now?
We got more work taking place in the theater, but you see our little leaf blower back there? It means you're not gonna be able to hear me in the back.
Okay, we better let you go. Oh yeah. And she lost Ashley. Okay, all right. We'll let the leaf blower do its job. They're getting ready for Gypsum Days bright and early this morning. I was wondering, I wonder if Ashley will see anyone down there this early. Oh yeah, they are awake down in Gypsum, getting ready for tonight, getting ready for tomorrow. So really fun activities going on with Gypsum Days. Still concert tickets available. If you want to go to Jimmy Allen tonight, it's $35 for one night of shows. And if you want to go both nights, the concerts tomorrow as well, you can pay $55 and you can get them right there. You can bring a lawn chair, you can bring a blanket, but they'll have plenty of food and drink all there, so you don't have to worry about trying to get all that. But for more information, Gypsum Days, and it's DAZE.com. We're going to take it to a break. We've got a lot more of Vail Daily Live coming your way.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Want to give you another look at the weather to find out what's going on and how you can plan your day. Looks like we've got a beautiful morning right now. When I was driving in, I noticed a little bit of that haze, that smoke in the sky, and people are wondering, okay, where is that from? And it's actually not from the Sylvan Lake fire. It's more from the fires in the region. We have fires surrounding us in Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, California, Nevada. So the way the high pressure system is situated, a lot of this smoke, this haze that's in the atmosphere is from those. So we might see a little bit of that today, marring our crystal clear blue skies. I know we love our blue skies out here, but we'll see some cloud cover come through as well, with about a 30% chance of showers middle of the afternoon. For Vail, we'll see a high of 75, but as we switch our little thing, our little tracker here, Eagle will see 81 degrees, and then Edwards 78, and Avon will see a high of 79. So upper 70s, low 80s today. Really beautiful temperatures. Humidity not bad at all. So we're looking good for the morning. We're about in the mid 50s in Eagle, Avon, Gypsum, and Vail right now. And then we'll climb into those 70s and 80s as the day gets going. And then for the next couple of days, we're going to have some pretty good weather. Usually sunny in the morning, a chance of those showers in the afternoon. Not a huge chance, but we could get a shower here or there on the next couple of days. And then temperatures start to climb into the mid 80s by Sunday and Monday. Look at that. Sunday 86, Monday 88, Tuesday 88. It's been a weird summer. We've had some really warm temperatures for Vail. I know it's not nearly as hot as what you experience in Arizona or Texas or Florida, but that's warm for our area to be in the upper 80s. So, but you know what? It's all good. We just adjust with different outfits. We layer. You know, it's always good to bring layers. You never know when you're going to need them. But that's a look at the weather. I want to thank the outlets at Silverthorne for this weather report. And you can find some great savings, elevated savings at the outlets at Silverthorne. Now we're going to give you a quick look at the fly fishing report. We were talking to John Packer earlier this week, and he said what's happening is the conditions are improving so much because they've been releasing water into the Colorado. So the water conditions have improved a lot the last couple of days. Water's being released on the Colorado River, and the fishing closure is no longer in effect. So that's big news. And same thing for the Roaring Fork. They've received a little bit more water as well. Fly fishing outfitters, they're choosing to kind of fish in the morning and then be off by about lunchtime. But he said it's great right now. If you want to do a float trip, a wade trip, they've got them all for you. If you want to head into the Orvis School, they have the Orvis School that you can join, and that's just awesome. So you can find some more details at flyfishingoutfitters.net. Fly Fishing Outfitters, they are Orvis indoors. They're locally owned, and they've been around since 1992. So check out their store. They're located right there in Avon next to Agave. They've got a great retail store as well. So if you're looking for any clothing with that sun protection, the wide hats, they're going to have it for you. Plus all the flies. It's just neat to go in there, chat with them, find out what the fish are biting on. Maybe you just need to rent some equipment and you're going to go out on your own, but I'd suggest going out with the pros at Fly Fishing Outfitters. Another thing that's going on this weekend, some cool trunk shows showing off some jewelry, and our very own Meredith, she had a chance to hop into Squash Blossom yesterday and find out what's going on this weekend. Let's take a look.
Hey, we're here at Squash Blossom with Kevin, and today we're going to be talking about a trunk show that's happening today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Yeah, we're really excited. Alex Sepkus is featuring all his pieces here this weekend, and it's so amazing. It's very high quality, all handmade in New York. It's very detailed. They even give us a little magnifying glass to show how wonderful his detail is. He features lots of colored stones and beautiful bead necklaces, all 18 karat gold, again, handmade in New York. It's very highest quality jewelry that we really have in store. It's absolutely beautiful.
How long have you been featuring his work?
It's been in here for about 20 years, so
Wow.
a lot of people come from all around and make sure they stop in and check out our collection of Alex.
Amazing, yes, and I'm repping him too. Take a look at this bracelet. Platinum and gold, correct?
That's right, 18 karat gold and platinum.
This is like the trendy thing to wear right now. The chain on the necklace or on a bracelet or necklace.
All your stacks, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So then also Saturday, we're having a ceremonial Native American come do what he calls his fancy dance. It's a very traditional Native American dance. He puts on this spectacular outfit. It takes him an hour to put it on and get ready. And he's gonna start outside and work his way into the store and bless our store because we all need some blessings.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. And so what time can we catch this fancy dance?
4 o'clock sharp.
4 o'clock.
On Saturday.
Oh my gosh, people don't want to miss this.
No way.
Is he gonna stick around and be able to kind of chat with people?
Yeah,
Learn
he's
some
a
more about
great
him?
guy. We met him, we went to lunch with him the other day. He's a really cool guy and just spreading, a lot about his culture, and which, we support at Squash Blossom.
Awesome. Okay, so trunk show happening today, tomorrow, and Sunday. What are the hours that people can come and visit?
We are open 10 to 7
Okay.
every day, and then and sometimes later, if people are in the streets, we'll stick open.
Okay, great. Well, don't miss this amazing trunk show. This jewelry is just incredible. Take a look with up close and personable with all the details. I mean, it's truly pieces of art. And there's gonna be some more colorful gems coming, so this is only a sneak peek.
Oh, that should be awesome. Check out the trunk show over at Squash Blossom. They're located right in the heart of Vail Village across from Sweet Basil. And I think that Native American dancer is going to be awesome. So that's 4 o'clock on Saturday. Check that out. That should be really cool to see. And I think it's so cool that he's going to go in and bless their store. A few things going on in Beaver Creek. They have their daily activities that happen every single week. And on Fridays, they have yoga in the park or yoga right in the plaza. And that's going to be from 9 to 10. This is a free offering, and it's just a great way to start your day. So you can do that this morning. And then later on, they're going to have some live music from 4 to 6 p.m. And the band today is going to be Liver on the River. They'll be playing right on the ice rink stage. And then don't forget, this weekend, we have our first Zusammen. So Zusammen is this dine, drink, and gather event. And Zusammen is the German word for gathering and just communing with your friends over some great food and drinks. So they'll have food out on the plaza that you can buy from the different restaurants from noon to 4. And then they'll have music on the ice rink stage from 4 to 7. And this weekend it's Meadowlark. And we got to talk to Brett O'Mara, who's normally with Spinfony, and they'll be playing for Zusammen the next couple of times they do this. They do it about every couple of weeks. But Brett said that she also plays with this band Meadowlark, and they're kind of a folksy sound, a little different than Spinfony. And so they'll be playing this weekend. They'll be taking the stage from about 4 to 7, and they've got a big following here. So it should be fun to have that. And then also at Beaver Creek, they've got all sorts of things going on with their Beaver Creek Wonder Celebration. Next weekend, they're going to be kind of celebrating their new art installations. If you haven't been to Beaver Creek in a while, and I know a lot of people didn't travel this past winter due to the pandemic, you haven't seen these 5 art installations that are all over the plaza. They're larger than life, that you can climb in them and really get interactive with them. So you can see them and kind of do like a little self-guided tour all throughout the plaza plaza and check out the artwork there. But if you want to learn more about what's going on at Beaver Creek on a daily basis, hourly basis, get their app. Their app gives you details on how to get around, transportation, where restaurants are doing deals, if there's a trunk show happening at a different store. So that's a great source for you for all this information. Or you can always just go to their website too, beavercreek.com. I like to go to their events calendar and kind of get the day by day by day. And like I said, they have things happening every day. So if you're not going to be there today, tomorrow they're going to have the silent disco. We were talking about that on the show earlier. That'll be from 5 to 8 p.m. right there on the plaza. They give you these headphones, and there's like a color code on each of the different headphones, and the different colors represent different types of music. So if you have green and someone else has green, you are dancing to the same song. And then if someone has red, someone has blue. So they do this every Saturday from 5 to 8. It's free. It's just a fun thing to do. And then on Sunday, we're going to have Helmet Fricker playing on the plaza. We'll have Fossil Posse, our buddy Billy Dorn. He'll be there from 4 to 5:30. So pretty much every day they've got something going on. And don't forget about the great hiking they have there, the trails, the trail running. And then Xterra is happening this weekend as well. So Xterra will start with their 1,500-meter run, or swim in Avon Lake. And then they're going to bring it up to the top of Beaver Creek with the bikes. So they'll go straight from the lake to the bike. And I'm going to give you the details on it. I got to just get to my page here. And so the swim is going to be 1,500 meters. And then they're going to do a 24.2 kilometer bike ride on the mountain bikes, and then a 9.1 kilometer trail run. So this is going to be pretty crazy for all those athletes that are out there. We had a chance to talk to Josiah Medal and his sons, Porter and Sullivan, and they're going to be out there doing this as well. So all three Medaws will be out there. We'll have to see if they can dominate the podiums for their age groups. But if you want to learn more about Beaver Creek, beavercreek.com. If you want to learn more about Xterra and what they have going on with their triathlon, the off-road triathlon on Saturday, or the trail running events on Sunday, you can go to xterraplanet.com/Beaver Creek, and it'll give you the full schedule and everything that's happening. But let's take it down to Ashley. She's been standing by this morning, bright and early, at Gypsum Days. And okay, you're on the stage.
I'm on the stage. Don't tell anybody though. Don't know that I snuck up here. But yeah, Trisha, I'm on the stage. Well, first of all, you can see that there's some bright sunshine, but we'll get to the weather here in just a second. But I want to give you like a little tiny bit of history before we meet up with Briar. She's going to tell us more about what's happening in Gypsum Days. But this is the actual barn that was part of the property for the Lundgren family. And apparently, Jonas Lundgren came in the 1880s and kind of settled here in the Gypsum area. And then his brother Adolf came over and they started a family. And this is part of their property. That there was actually a story. There's a really cool story from the Vail Daily in like 2003 where their home, the town was trying to figure out what to do with it, and they ended up putting it on the market for $1 to see if somebody might be able to move it, because to equip it with the necessary things that would be required as a public building, like to have a handicap access, to get everything up to snuff for the permits and all those things, it was going to require like a massive amount of money, and they wanted to get the rec center all set up. But anyway, they ended up incorporating the barn into the amphitheater. So now, part of their history is still here. And apparently Jonas was part of creating Glenwood Hot Springs and making it a commercial entity. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. But, if you're going to come down for Gypsum Days, I was looking at the weather, especially because, like at Eagle and Gypsum, we're going to be seeing, clouds kind of moving in a little bit later on this afternoon, but not necessarily any rain, right? So it's just going to have that nice cloud cover, which is going to help keep it a little bit cooler. So if you're going to be outside all day, it's going to be a good day for that. And then, we're going to be seeing just those nice kind of cooler temperatures, but not to the point where you're really going to need to like bundle up and pile on the sweatshirts or anything for Jimmy Allen tonight, and also for the kids talent show that's going to start at 5:30. So it's going to be a great day to come down to Gypsum Days and enjoy everything that they have to offer. The kids free zone that they have going on, and then of course the pickleballs, and we done by about 11 o'clock this morning. But really beautiful day for it. And we can look at what's happening with those temperatures. In Eagle right now, in the upper 50s. So you can see I'm not even wearing a jacket this morning. And then a high of about 81. high of 81 in Eagle. And then tomorrow, the high will be 84. So low around 50 degrees, but just beautiful, especially for an outdoor concert. And then looking at our extended forecast, more sunshine on the way. So if you don't have a chance to make it tonight to see Jimmy Allen, maybe you're coming tomorrow to see, Low Cash and Pat Green. Beautiful. Highs again in the 80s, clear sunshine throughout the entire day. So get those blankets ready, get those low chairs, and come on down here. If you haven't experienced it before, it's so fun. And there's so much going on. There's a 5K tomorrow. There's a pancake breakfast. We're going to get all those details from Briar. But, if you are just looking at this forecast, you're looking at everything that we're showing you this morning and thinking, you know what? I would love to live there. I'd love to have a second home there. Well, you need to contact Live Sotheby's. They are Colorado's leading real estate firm, and you can get in touch with one of their Vail Valley broker professionals today, and they can help you live the life you love. But Trisha, I got Briar here. She's in my green room off to the side of the stage. And so when you come back to us, we're going to give you all the details of what's going on, jalapeno eating, talent shows, music from the world, some of the best country artists on the planet, and it's all happening here in Gypsum.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to get you down to Gypsum today so we can kind of get the scene, figure out what's going on. And it really is going to be a big day of full-on activities today, tomorrow, and then it does pretty much wrap up on Saturday night. They don't really have any events on Sunday. But if you're going to be doing a little grilling this weekend, well, our man Sean, he's been back on the grill. Let's take a look at what he has been cooking up.
Hello everyone, this is Sean Naylor with the Vail Daily, and on today's episode of On the Grill, we are throwing tomahawks. Let's do this, baby. Alright, so now I have tomahawk steak on the cooler side of the grill and the vegetables on the sear side of the grill. See this? The rolls have reversed. So I'm going to pull this over and let it sit.
All right, Sean, man, he got a new grill. You know it's hot out down Valley when he puts on the tank top. But I love those little tomahawk chops. But yeah, looking good out there. Thanks, Sean Naylor, for that on the grill segment. And yeah, it looks like a delicious thing to have this weekend. But more things coming up. We've got Ashley standing by. She's been down at Gypsum all morning. We're going to learn about what's happening with Gypsum Days with her and Briar. Hello, ladies.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. All right, so I got down here first thing this morning. Briar's running around. She's on the move because there's so much is happening. So Briar, let's kind of kick things off. So first of all, I mean, we're at the site, 38th annual.
38 years. I mean, we had a little, hiccup last year. I don't know what we were talking about, but we're back. We're bigger and better than ever. We're making a ton of really cool changes and improvements for the festival this year. So you'll see a new and more robust food court. It's going to be inside the concert venue this time. And what else do we have? A great kids zone that we've moved kind of closer to all the action, and then all of the fun events that you guys are used to and used to seeing about this really great festival.
Yes, jalapeno eating, and then of course 5Ks and kids talent shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the fact that the headliners, right?
Yes.
You guys, all right, you spare no expense when it comes to bringing in some of the best talent in the country music industry. So Who's playing tonight?
Tonight we've got Jimmy Allen, who is ACM's 2021 New Male Artist of the Year. So huge win for us. We actually booked him back for last year. So we kind of got him on the up and up, and we're super excited to have him because he's only gotten better and better.
Oh yeah, right. I mean, like this guy, like I just want to be his best friend.
I know,
honestly,
right?
like I hope he sees this. Like Jimmy, like let's hang out, buddy. But like my God, like he's so talented.
Super talented. I think when we were first looking for him to book him, it was we were listening to music, and he covered a ton of songs before he had a bunch of albums out, and every single thing is phenomenal. So even if you're not a fan, if you haven't heard of him before, check him out because he is worth it.
Oh, so worth it. And I cannot believe the prices. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
So tickets are on sale today, $35 at the door. I mean, you can't beat that. So Town of Gypsum really puts on a great show, and they want to subsidize it for everybody to make it a true community event. But pretty much everything else other than the concerts and the 5K is totally free. So come and check it out. Cash prizes at a lot of our little competitions and some fun stuff like that. There's our parade tomorrow after the 5K. Then, food court, free kids zone with tons of bounce features and water features. And then we're going to do some new athletic stuff this year. We've got slackliners coming. They're going to do both demos and performances, the same guys that you see at GoPro. We've got some other things that are going to be happening from the rec center. So just some surprises out there.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Okay. And then listen, so if people want to come and see the live music, they want to be a part of it, there's still tickets available?
Still tickets available. So what you'll want to do is parking will be a challenge just because it's a huge event. There will be eco bus running shuttles from parking on Valley Road. If you get here early enough, you can potentially park in the North Eagle Valley High School parking lot. But then after that, parking along Highway 6, and there will be shuttles running to the venue. Then concerts tickets are on sale at Town Hall. So just go in, enjoy the air conditioning for a minute. Bathrooms are not available there, but we have porta potties everywhere for convenience. And we're doing absolutely everything that we can to keep this a really nicely socially distanced event. Everything is outdoors with the exception of those ticket sales. So come get your ticket, enjoy the concert. Doors are 8:00. We're going to start out with a band called Alexis. They're a local group. They're awesome. So they'll get things rocking. And then Jimmy Allen goes on at 8:30.
Okay. And then tomorrow we have Low Cash and we have Pat Green.
Yes.
Super excited about this lineup.
Some of my favorites. I've worked with Low Cash a number of times, and they are phenomenal. They are such a great party rock country mix band duo. They're going to make everybody happy. It's totally what we need after the last 16 months. So it's going to be a great show. They're awesome. They will blow this stage out. They're such a fun, feel good band. And then Pat Green, super classic, great hits, classic country artist. Both of those guys you could get same deal, $35. So we're doing a 2-night deal for $55. If you want to get both of them, you can do that online right now, gypsumdays.com. You'll go just click to buy tickets. You get a 2-night deal for $55, or you can get 1 night, either night, for $35.
$55 to see that is less than it would cost for just one country concert.
Yeah, all of these guys are sending out $100, $150 tickets for basic admission right now. So this is a smoking deal, and it's something Town of Gypsum and the council really want to throw a great party, and they go big. So come and join us.
They're doing it. They're making it happen. So okay, if people are they're all right, there's so much happening. If you wanted to send them somewhere for more information so they could see the full schedule, where would they go?
Yep, online, gypsumdaze.com. So it's gypsumdaze.com. That pops you right to the website. Full schedule's there. Every little event, everything, where it's happening, when it's happening, and what the prizes are, what you need to do, what you can expect. There's also a link on there with some extra info, just in case anybody has any questions. We haven't done live events in a little while, so It's been a minute. So check it out, gypsumdaze.com.
Awesome. All right, Trisha, what else could you want? Beautiful setting, beautiful live music, incredible artists, and then of course things that are just peppered in, little surprises, right? Who doesn't want surprises?
I know. Well, and you know what? And Gypsum Days, historically, you guys have done such a great job. You brought in Scotty McCreery a couple of years ago, Big and Rich, Leanne Rhymes, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Charlie Daniels Band, Rascal Flatts. They've all taken the stage there before. So it really is such a fun event. And Briar, great job to all you guys. I know you've been working hard, and it's going to be a big party in Gypsum this weekend for sure.
Yeah, I already got my tickets. I'll be here. So come on down. And yeah, seriously, this girl is on the move. She got so many things to coordinate. So we got to let her go. She's everywhere, right?
Okay.
Like you've seen the setup this morning, but
Oh,
get
yeah.
down here. It's going to be so much fun. The weather is going to be perfect. Like I don't know what else you want, Trisha. Like this is amazing, and I can't believe that this is our backyard, right? And thank you, Town of Gypsum, for throwing such an amazing party and inviting all of us.
I know. Awesome. Okay, we'll let you go. I know you're busy. Okay, but gypsumdaze, DAZE.com for more details on what's happening. But what else is happening? Well, we got Meredith standing by. She is going to be in Vail Village today. She started out at the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, the Ford Amphitheater. Tonight, the Philadelphia Orchestra will be playing at 6 p.m. So you won't want to miss that. We've got just some great evenings of music. And the Philadelphia Orchestra is going to be wrapping up their stay here on Saturday. So you have tonight and tomorrow to get out there. You can get lawn seats for about $29, I believe. So that is super awesome. And for tonight, we're going to have Yannick Nizit-Sigin. He is going to be the conductor. And then Yefrem Bronfman will be on the piano. So this will be just amazing. They're going to be playing a little Beethoven and Price. And then on Saturday, we'll have a little Mozart and some Brahms. So if you're looking for some beautiful music in a great setting, you're going to find it at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, also known as the AMP. And Bravo, you can get your tickets by going to bravovail.org for more details, or you can just buy them at the box office. I don't think we have to worry about them selling out, especially lawn seats. Bring the kids, bring a blanket, bring a picnic, or you can always get your food right there at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. But a lot of great things happening in Vail. Don't forget, we also have the gondolas running. Gondola 1 up to Midvale. And then we also have Gondola 19, which is the Eagle Bond Gondola. Those run at 9:30 today. Ticket offices will be open for you at 9 a.m. So if you want to get a lift and lunch package, if you already have your Epic Pass for next season, for the 2021 season, you can ride the lifts now. You can just flash your pass, get on up there. So it's a good incentive to maybe get the pass now, so then you can ride the lifts at Vail and Beaver Creek. But we've got more things happening. We're going to take it to a break. We'll let you know what's going to be going on with the weather. We'll take it over to Carrots. We'll talk to Ashley down Valley. So stay with our show.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Services for real estate. Where do we begin? For checklists and for wish lists. For tour after tour after tour. For is this the one? Or let's just see one more. For closing. Finally closing. Your forever agent will be there for all of it. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
We are back. I want to give you a quick look at the weather so you can plan your day. It looks like we're going to have a beautiful morning, a nice cool temperatures out there right now. We're in the 50s all across the board from Eagle up to Vail. And then we're going to see things climb into the 70s and even the low 80s if you go down Valley. This weather report is brought to you by Carrots Vail, creating heirlooms since 1970, celebrating 50 years. And our Meredith is going to be heading to Carrots. So we'll be checking in with her in just a moment. But here's a look at the weather. So we do have a chance of showers this afternoon. So you'll see some clouds build, but we may see some scattered thunderstorms. It may not be all Valley. I think down Valley will be spared a little bit. And if they do get a little rain, it'll actually cool things off a little bit because it'll be warmer down in Eagle. 81 for their high today. And as we look at Edwards, 79. We'll see Avon come in with 79 as well. And then Vail proper will be 76 degrees. And for the next couple of days, here's what we can expect. Pretty much more of the same. Nice in the morning, and then some clouds building in the afternoon. A chance of showers for your Saturday. Sunday looks a little bit clear all throughout the day. Hardly a chance of rain Sunday and Monday. And then our temperatures climb a little bit into the 80s for Vail. So that's a look at your weather. Once again, I want to thank Carrots for this weather report. But speaking of Carrots, Meredith is standing by. She is in Vail Village. She made her way from the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens over to Vail Village. So let's see what she has in store with Emily. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi. Yes, we are at Carrots Vail in Vail Village, and we are going to be talking about some gorgeous jewelry, of course. I mean, I'm decked out. I feel even more alive now that I'm wearing 22 karat gold.
Well, it's actually 18 karat
18 karat gold.
And
Okay.
it was with Tahitian pearls, and it was just made right upstairs.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And this is Dan's designs, and he's actually not here, so we're going to be bragging all about Dan today.
Oh yes, lots to brag about.
Yes. Well, tell us, how did you get involved in Carrots?
Well, I started coming in when I was just a little girl, and as I got older, Dan started to, give me catalogs, magazines, and I think he kind of wanted to get my feet wet, and instead it turned into a tidal wave. And so eventually, when I told him that I was going to study under Haley Bates for this, he was like, "That's great, but in the summer times, come and learn from me, and I'll teach you what I have to offer." And so Dan has been an incredible institution, as well as the people that work here. Lieve Pierce has been working here for 20 plus years, and she's been in the industry since, she was in diapers. And so, soldering jump rings when she was just a little kid. And so, you also have people like Koji, which he's coming, where he is a wealth of, he could write the book on pearls. And so, yeah. So it's been wonderful to have a very well-rounded. It really, really is.
Well, that is so special. I love learning more about the background of it and the background of Dan. And so let's talk about some of his designs today here.
Yeah, so as you can see, he has a variety of different gemstones and different styles. So there's a little something for everybody. You can definitely see his artistic flair, where you have a little bit more bold pieces, and then you have pieces like these really nice Columbine pieces that are good takeaways if you're visiting Colorado.
Yeah, look at that. That's so special. I haven't seen a Columbine earring before.
Yeah, so they're pretty.
I love that. And those studs.
Yeah.
And this is just so bold in the way that it's designed.
Definitely a statement piece, for
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah. And then you also have one of the best things about working here is that I get exposed to some gemstones that some people never see in their stores or in their galleries. Paraiba tourmaline is one of these, where it's one of the rarest gemstones in the world. It comes out of Brazil and also parts of Africa as well.
Wow.
But the good stuff comes out of Brazil. And so, it kind of looks like the Caribbean on your hand or around your neck.
Look at that.
So
I wonder, can we show how we can see through this? Look at this. It does look like the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Gorgeous.
And so then, we also have some things where Dan really likes to incorporate history within his pieces. So these are African iron bracelets. Then you also have things like ancient seals, where you have horses and roosters in the bracelets there. And you can see he uses a really wide range of textures as well.
Yeah, gold rings here, but they are all so different. The textures, the sizes.
Yeah. And so we do a lot of custom work, and what's great about having such a wide variety is that you can come in here and create. We have a wonderful collection of gemstones and textures and designs, and you can just have a blast with it. Yeah.
I love that you're involved in
the jewelry making and you have that interest and you're still
Yeah.
working here and you have so much knowledge about the jewelry. I mean, I just think that's fabulous.
Thanks. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
So we've been talking about the Carolyn Tyler trunk show the past
Mhm.
couple of weeks.
I know, we're sad to see her go.
I know, she's such an amazing soul and energy in the room, and
Mhm.
her gems just brightens this room up so much, all her designs. But we have another trunk show coming up.
Yep.
So tell us about this.
So Koji will be coming with hundreds of pearls in colors
Wow.
that a lot of people are going to come in and don't even know exist
Wow.
in the pearl industry. And so he comes in from Japan, which is the pearl capital of the world. And but his pearls come from everywhere: Australia, the Philippines. They come from Japan. You know, you name it, they come from that place. And so yeah, so it's really great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so what are those dates of the trunk show? When does it start?
So it starts on the 29th and it
Okay.
goes through August 3rd.
Awesome.
So yeah.
It's perfect.
Great.
Well, I know we'll be in here looking at those gorgeous pearls.
Oh yes, you will love Koji. He is
Oh,
great.
I
He is
love it.
fantastic. So
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've interviewed Koji so many times. He is amazing. And you know what he is so good at is he looks at your hair color, your skin tone, and he likes to match the girl with the pearl. And
Oh,
he has
yeah.
this great technique of just, finding things that really look good with that are gonna look great on you, and you'll have these pearls forever. So it's really special. I'm glad he's coming back. We've missed trunk shows last year, so great to have you on. Thank you, Emily, for all that great information. And I think you made the right career choice by following that inspiration that Dan sent you on this journey when you're so young. Hey, but we were going to give you some look at the Vail Daily headlines for Friday, July 16th. On the cover, we've got this great photo of a hummingbird. This is from Rick Spitzer, and Rick, he is just he contributes so much to our paper with his great wildlife photos. I don't know how he got this close up, but just amazing. Thank you so much, Rick. But headlines for today: making the connection. Eagle Vail Road Diet creates another piece of the Vail Pass to Glenwood Canyon recreation path. But the challenges still remain. So if you're wondering what is going on with the construction, we are living it every single day because our Vail Daily office is right there in Eagle Vail. What they're doing is it's called a road diet. So the road is basically going to get narrower. And then in that space that they have extra, that'll be a better bike path. You can bike all the way from Vail Pass to Glenwood Springs, and this is just one more stretch of that. But it is kind of difficult when you bike through this area because it's kind of like you're on a path and then you get back on the highway, back to the path. So this is going to just solve that problem. But you can learn more about some of these challenges. John LeConte wrote a great article on page A3. Also, Pandemic Relief gets to work on local trails. So the Great Outdoors Colorado Dollars, along with other grants, have helped put a 6-member crew from the Vail Valley Mountain Trails Alliance into action. So you can find out how this money is used to really beautify our trails, create new trails. And if you want to learn more about the Trail Alliance, maybe get involved, you can check that out in today's paper. And also this weekend, Trisha's Weekend Picks. I worked long and hard to try to find some things for you to do this weekend. It wasn't actually that hard. It was pretty easy. We have so many things going on, from Gypsum Days to Bravo to the 10K at 10,000 feet. Now, if you're up for this, we also have a 5K, but Vail Rec has their Dina Fit Vail trail running series. And this is actually going to start at Mid-Vail. And then you're going to go up and over and into Game Creek Bowl and back again. It's going to start and finish at Mid-Vail. At the end, you're going to get a donut from Northside. They'll have a special t-shirt for all the participants. So if you're up for it, we've got that. The 5K is available as well. But pretty impressive, a 10,000 foot 10K for you. So check that out. Also, a few other things that are going on. We have a lot of things happening with Xterra, and that is going to be the off-road triathlon that is happening in Avon. That's where it starts, and then it rolls up to Beaver Creek for the finish line. And Xterra actually started out kind of when the mountain biking world was really reaching its peak. All the shock absorption systems were being put in there, and there was a mountain bike race, a trail run, and an open water swim in the ocean in Maui in 1996. And that's when this all began. And now it has become a kind of a lifestyle brand, and people travel the world to do Xterra races. The big world championships are held in Maui each year. I've had a chance to be there to see, I didn't do it, but to see these runners, bikers, and swimmers get out there into the ocean. Pretty amazing. Now, this weekend, it'll start down in Avon, like I mentioned, at Nottingham Lake. So they'll do a 1,500-meter swim before running out of the water, hopping on their bike. All the bikes are going to be staged at Nottingham Park. And then they get on a mountain bike. And then they're going to be going for a 24.2-kilometer run up towards Beaver Creek and then into the trails all around Beaver Creek. And then they'll be doing a 9.1-kilometer trail run throughout the trails of Beaver Creek. And then they'll cross the finish line. So here's some great footage. Here's Nottingham Lake. I can't imagine getting in there. Look at them doing a cannonball, just swimming with all those people and everything. It's going to be amazing. Yep, here you can see. So they get into the water, the 1,500-meter swim. They'll be going around buoys. So those big yellow buoys, that's how they know kind of what route to take. And then they'll get back. And then, like I said, they hop on their mountain bikes. And this brings in people from all over the world. But in our own backyard, Josiah Middaugh, he has won this several times. Pretty amazing that he's going to be back out there again. He has won it. He's won it 7 times in 2011, 2013 through 17, and then again in 2019. We did not host this in 2020, of course, just due to COVID. But people are going to be getting back out there. And Josiah was on the show the other day with his sons. He has Sullivan and Porter, and they're going to be competing with him. And on his Instagram yesterday, he has pictures of them. They're being interviewed, for the TV show that goes with this. And yeah, there we go. I think that's Sullivan right there. And then let's click to the next picture. Yeah, that's Porter. He's the younger son. So they were getting a little screen time. So proud dad moment for Josiah Middaugh, who could claim his title again. I mean, once again, he's won it 7 times in the last pretty much 10 years. So he's a dominant force out there. But let's take it down to Ashley. She's standing by in Gypsum. And Ashley, I know you've covered Xterra. It's been such a staple in our valley for so many years. It's great to see this event back again.
Yeah, I've kind of moved myself to the mountain rec, the rec center for Gypsum. I'm sure that some of the athletes that are going to be competing in tomorrow's events have probably been training here a little bit. And, I have a couple friends that are going to be competing, and, it's just, triathlon is such a special sport, really. And when you take it outside and when you take it to these off-road situations, it just makes it even that much more exciting. One of the first things that I did the first summer I moved out here was a sprint triathlon. And then I kind of got addicted to it. And I started doing, some of these off-road situations and mountain biking. And I tell you what, there's just the camaraderie that's out there. And then also, can I just mention too, that the athletes that compete, we're not just talking about Josiah and the Middaugh family and the people that are going to be out there to win it, that are in the greatest shape of their lives. But I just little history for you. One of the sprint triathlons that I did, the Olympic distance is a little bit longer than sprint. There was a guy, so you'll write your age and your number on your body in Sharpie. And so in this particular race, they had ages on our calves. And this man whooped me, right? Just whooped me. I was in my early 20s. He had a big old 72 written on his calf, right? Just straight up.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't just me. I wasn't the last by any means, but this man was phenomenal. And you're going to see a lot of that out there. You're going to see these people that really, I think, just embody the Colorado lifestyle, that are in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, and they are out there crushing it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? And to do an off-road triathlon, so it has, of course, the swimming, the biking, the running, but mountain biking, I mean, That's a lot harder, I think,
Oh
than
yeah, oh
road
definitely. You have so
biking.
many more obstacles to navigate, and you're really like shifting your body weight around a lot more than just like the road bike. And I think what's cool about with Xterra, not only do you have the championships, there's prize money on the line. People are going to be going to Hawaii, to compete there. They have 51 spots available that are up
Yeah.
for grabs tomorrow. But then you also have the family events. You have the smaller events. You have things that the kids can participate in, or people that are just kind of like dipping their toe in. Maybe they're trying that sprint triathlon for the first time and with ambitions to compete with Josiah one day, or maybe his sons. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool that they really do involve all levels of fitness in a lot of respects. All levels of triathlon fitness. Like you still got to be able to walk, bike, and swim. So
Yeah. I know, totally. And, and the fact that they have the 5x5 relay, you could get a group of 3 to 5 people together and you each do one 5K lap, so that's another way to kind of just get your feet wet, try it out. And then they're going to do trail running on Sunday. So it really is a 2-day event when you come up here. Oh, and Ashley, another thing I like that they do, Paul Mitchell has always been such a big supporter of this event. Every single time that they come here, I'm always like, oh, is the cut-a-thon going to be happening?
Oh.
So if you need a haircut, Paul Mitchell Stylist will be here on Saturday. And what you do is you pay a $15 or more donation, and that's going to go to the Challenged Athletes Foundation, and you can get a haircut.
That's awesome. I love the fact that Paul Mitchell has been like such a big sponsor of these events, because especially like if you're doing these and you're like super serious, you're putting that swim cap on and then you're running and you're biking with some crazy hair out there, and then you put like the helmet on and then like you're all wet, and like at the end of it, it's all like everywhere. So I love the fact that they're just like, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out.
Yeah. We're going to give you a professional haircut.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Trisha, I feel like it's this weekend, like the weather, right? We've been talking about it's gonna be so perfect. Like we're gonna see maybe like a little bit of cloud cover today, but mostly sunny skies for Saturday, for Sunday. It's gonna be beautiful to get out there. And I know that there's a lot of people that are watching this and they're like, I'm not doing that, like, but I'll go watch it. I'll go spectate. So I think it's important for people that are out here. Granted, do as I say, not as I do, because I don't have my sunglasses on right now, because on TV you look a lot more shady if people can't see your eyes. But I know it's really important that people protect their eyes, and of course you want to look good too. You're gonna be out there amongst all these beautiful Adonis athletes here in Colorado. And Trisha, I know like our source for sunglasses and for all things like facial art, if you will, is Eyepieces of Vail, and I have on good authority that you had a chance to catch up with those guys over there. So I feel like
I did.
We should send it along. So if you are going to be spectating at Xterra this weekend, you want to make sure you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're protecting your eyes, head on over to Eyepieces. And actually, oh no, hold on, breaking news. Meredith is there right now. Well, forget this, but let's bring her into this mix, right?
Oh,
Meredith,
yeah.
Let's send things over to, I'm just going to do it right now. Let's send things over to Meredith, see what she's doing.
Okay, there they are. Hi, guys. Hi, Meredith.
Hey,
oh, wow. Oh, I see where you are.
I was here.
Okay.
Good friend. We are here. Yes, we're at Eyepieces in the close to Sun and Alp. This is Eyepieces Sport, correct?
Yes.
The second time I've been in here. I did some videos, so I feel like I've been in here because I edited some footage here, but it is a gorgeous location. So congrats on opening this store.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the store.
Awesome. How many months has it been open?
Since mid-February.
Mid-February. Okay. So brand new. And we're going to be talking about a trunk show that's happening.
So we have the Icy
Oh, hey, Meredith.
Yes.
Hey, Meredith, real quick. Oh, hey, hold on. We're got a little blurry. We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna see if you guys can either maybe get on the Wi-Fi or maybe take a few sunglasses outside to one of those tables.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Or is it looking better
We'll
now?
come back to you.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna let them reset, and then hop back into Eyepieces to their new location at the Sun and Alp, right next to the Treff Cafe, which is a new little coffee shop that the Sun and Alp built. And I did get word that Sun and Alp, they've been remodeling their kitchen for the last several weeks. Ludwig's opened last night, and the Bully Ranch is expected to open coming up in the next couple of weeks. The Swiss Chalet is going to be just closed for the summer. And then they'll open back up this winter. But that's where they're at. They're over by the 7-Up. But I had a chance to go over to the Grand Hyatt Vail last week. They just kicked off their Creekside Dinner Series. So their chef, Preston Shields, is bringing in all sorts of chefs from all over the place. And last week, he brought in Dickie Brennan and Richard Brennan, and they are from New Orleans. They have been a long family of great chefs, but they're going to be doing this Creekside Dinner Series pretty much every Thursday throughout the next couple of weeks. And here's a little more of what Preston had to say. We're here at the Creekside Dinner Series at Grand Hyatt Vail. I'm with executive chef Pearson Shields, and he's going to let us know how this idea got started. And what a wonderful way to celebrate your wonderful surroundings. You've got this great terrace where, weather permitting, you can have your dinners. Tell us about this and how this idea began.
So we started the idea, we wanted to do something fun, something different to bring people into Vail, and just have a really fun dinner series. So it just all came together with how can we do it and have people enjoy a dining experience, maybe with a chef that they've heard of but never got to experience. So we started, calling in some favors, calling some friends, and we came up with an awesome list of 6 great chefs over an 8-week period this summer that we can do dinners. So we're going to do dinners up to 30 people. It's custom menus with wine pairings. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it must be so much fun for you because a lot of these people that are on your list, you're friends with, you've worked under, you know them very well.
Yes.
So you get that kind of handpick your favorites.
Absolutely. We did 3 from Colorado. We did 3 from around the country. Starting tonight with Chef Dickie Brennan, came up from New Orleans. So extremely excited for everyone to come. And next week we're doing Chef Orlando from Denver. He's coming up. He runs Bits and Pieces. He'll be at the stadium all weekend if anyone wants to go see him.
Oh, wow.
Check out maybe a little preface on that one, but
okay.
So super excited.
Okay, and then tell us about Elise.
So Chef Elise, she's at Catavella. She is the powerhouse of Denver, so we're extremely excited to have her. She's going to do regional cuisine from a small town in Italy.
Oh, wow.
And bring that up to us. And 5 courses with wines. We're still working on the wines with her because she knows her business.
Oh, yeah, perfect. And then Amber?
So Amber, we met, she's actually a friend of the family. So she was just recently on Hell's Kitchen. She lives in New Jersey, and she's going to come out with us for a few days and just do an awesome menu. She's just an entertainer, so we can't wait to have her.
Okay, and then Chef James Murray.
James Murray, master chef. So enough said, can't wait to see him.
Okay, and then the last one, Chef Justin Brunson out of Denver.
Out of Denver, which most people know. He's with River Bear Meats, and he has so much experience. We just can't wait to see him. He took over our food truck this winter for a weekend, and people were coming from everywhere. So definitely excited to see Justin again.
And these are multi-course meals, and then you've got, of course, your appetizers when you first come in. But how fun to get creative and really give something different each time. In fact, you could go to each one of these different dinners and never have the same thing twice.
Oh, for sure. That's one of the reasons we picked them, is because they all do different cuisines, different regions, different parts of the country. Nothing's going to be the same, including the wines. So we can't wait.
Now, so you have a few of the wines you're still figuring out, but how fun is it to be able to really think about what's going to go well with what meal and what dish, and really maybe stretch people's palates too, maybe do something unexpected.
Absolutely. I mean, tonight we're going to mix up a lot of bubblies and a lot of big reds with the Louisiana style food, but next week we're thinking maybe 3rd course might just be a margarita.
Oh yeah.
So why not mix it up, add in those flavors, and just have fun with it.
Okay.
That's our plan.
And you've been with the Hyatt group for quite some time.
Yes.
So how does it feel to be in Vail right now?
Awesome to be in Vail. To be back at a resort, to be in Vail, and just to be around people that enjoy food, it's just been like a welcoming. It's gone quickly already, but it's been a ton of fun.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to the winter. Are you going to ski or snowboard? Any of those?
I think we're going to do a little both. Probably ski. Ski. If I get a day off.
All right, but we're looking for nice warm weather, great times on the patio. So the terrace, Creekside Dinner Series. You can find more. Is the best way to go to your website or to give a phone call?
It's on the website. You can call, and it's also on Eventbrite.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
you can find it on there.
Okay, and yeah, it's only 30 people.
Yes,
per
capping
time.
it at 30 people. So
Don't
book
delay.
now.
Okay.
Agreed.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chef.
My pleasure. Thank you. Enjoy.
All right, and we're back. We took it outside to get a clearer signal because you're going to want to see these glasses up close and personable. This is a gorgeous collection, and there's a trunk show happening. So again, we are at Eyepieces right next to Sun and Alp, and we are with Will today. So thank you. Tell us about these glasses and the trunk show that's taking place right now.
Yep. So we have a trunk show today from 11 to 6 p.m. up
Okay.
at our Gondola 1 location. And then tomorrow we're going to be right here from 10 to 4. So it's a great chance to kind of see their whole collection, some pieces we don't have, some pieces we don't always carry. But we got a good selection of them already at both those stores.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit more about the designer.
So IC Berlin is out of Berlin, obviously, and they've been making glasses since 1996. Super lightweight, high-end engineering, no screws on any of their hinges, so a lot of durability out of that as well.
Wow.
They make everything with surgical grade steel too, so again, you get that added durability and flexibility of having so strong metal like that. Do a little bit more freer designs while still having some fashion. Great for stuff for running, for biking, because it is so lightweight. It just feels like you're working out with nothing on your head.
It is amazing just to have a glass so lightweight, because sometimes glasses can get really bulky and kind of hurt on the sides of your head.
And that's what IC Berlin has been trying to solve, and they've done a great job with that. Because it is so lightweight, a lot of people think, oh, maybe not so durable. And because they use such a high grade of metal in all their materials, it really isn't. It's one of the most durable ones we sell.
Wow, amazing. Well, I'm going to try one on, and this is going to be our lens of the day today. So just tell me a little bit about this bad boy right here.
So that's kind of their pretty standard, just ones definitely, but great for just kind of fashionable too.
Yeah.
So you have that lightweight and fashionable component
Yeah.
with it.
Well, I love the pop of color.
Yeah, they do some fun colors for sure. A little bit more fashionable for a lot of sporty glasses, stuff. Oakley is great for sports and stuff as well, but with this you get that added high-end design, high-end fashion as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Are these lenses polarized or no?
Yeah, they do some polarized,
Okay.
they do some not. The ones you're wearing right now are not, which polarization isn't necessarily sun protection. You're still getting the most sun protection with just a nice gray lens like that.
Awesome.
They also do some really nice gradient lenses as well, where you're a little lighter down on the bottom,
Oh, great.
a little darker on the top, again, kind of adding to that fashion component.
Yeah. And you guys will also put prescription in glasses too.
Any of these we can put prescription in, except for
Wow.
something like this, but that's a little bit more that's have to try on.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. This has been incredible. Come check out IC Berlin. I'm lost in this. This is incredible. So today and tomorrow, trunk show.
You got it.
Whole collection's going to be here.
Yep.
Amazing.
A lot of good stuff for sure.
Awesome. Well, back to you, Trish.
Oh, Meredith. Hey, Meredith, ask Will what he would pick. What would be his lens of the day today?
What would be your
My lens of the day today would probably still be the one that you picked, just because we're going to have a nice sunny day, something that's still pretty dark and natural tones, so you're not getting a lot of different colors, but it's just going to do the job and see clear.
Amazing. Well,
okay, Meredith, I think you need to get those.
I think so. Come on.
They look great.
Thanks.
I know. Awesome. Okay, yeah, Meredith and Will, they are standing by right at the Sun and Up. So that's their brand new Eyepieces location. There's 7 Eyepieces locations throughout Colorado. One's over in Snowmass. We have one in Edwards, Beaver Creek, as well as Lion's Head, and then a couple in Vail Village. So the trunk show will be at their Gondola 1 location today, and then at the Sun and Up location at their new Eyepieces Sport. So check out IC Berlin, just amazing technology that they use. So that's a quick look at our lens of the day. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to give you details on the weather, and we're going to check in with Ashley. All right, want to give you a quick look at the weather so you can plan your day. We just heard from Meredith and Will. You're going to need the sunglasses today because it will be sunny. We might have a little bit of that haze from the smoke from regional fires out in the west. We have fires up in Wyoming, Oregon, Idaho, California, Nevada. And sometimes when the high pressure system is situated and the winds are just right, we get a little bit of that smoke. So you might see a little bit of that haze in our blue skies. But other than that, clouds may be building this afternoon for a couple of opportunities for some thunder showers. But other than that, should be nice weather for all the outdoor activities we have going on, whether you're going to take a hike or a bike ride or go over to the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens in Vail. Don't forget, we do have the gondolas open. So Mid-Vail is serviced by Gondola 1. And then we also have gondola number 19 in Lions Head, and we have lift number 6 in Beaver Creek. But for Vail today, a high of 76. And as we look at our other towns, you'll see that we'll warm up as we travel down Valley. Eagle all the way up into the low 80s. So just a little temperature difference for you, depending on where you're at today. But all in all, upper 70s, low 80s, and that sunshine in the morning, clouds building throughout the afternoon with a chance of a thunder shower in the afternoon. But then by the evening, we should be cleared up. And then for the next couple of days, it looks pretty similar. We'll have temperatures right around the upper 70s, low 80s, a chance of showers again tomorrow, and then that chance starts to decrease as we get through the weekend and into next week. So that's a quick look at your weather, brought to you by Possibilities in Avon. They are bringing the Avon Arts Celebration to town next week. We're so excited about this. Over 100 artists, the biggest art festival ever presented in the Vail Valley. So it's here. Those artists, they've been cooped up all during COVID, and they're excited to get out and have a show. So you can find out more at avonpossibilities.com for more details. But let's take it down to Ashley. She's standing by down in Gypsum, and wow, it's been a busy morning down there, Ashley.
Very busy, like it's amazing just watching like all the crews coming and set up and getting all the tents set up and the infrastructure that it takes to pull off an event like Gypsum Days. It's kind of exciting to see behind the scenes, and they freshly cut the lawn, and so they had the crews out here like with the leaf blowers blowing off the extra little grass clippings. So it's gonna be a beautiful place to sit and enjoy live music, and also maybe the kids talent show tonight if you want to come on down. But what a lineup, Trisha. They have such great community events, and then they have world-class acts taking the stage right behind me.
Well, you know what? And I don't know if you've heard much about Jimmy Allen, but he's got his new song "Freedom Was a Highway" that he does with Brad Paisley. But what some of the funny stories about him that I've been checking out is, just his story from basically rags to riches, if you will. He grew up in Delaware, but he went to Nashville with a dream, just like everybody else. And I like the fact that he never gave up. He said that one of the first places he lived was a trailer with no electricity. And then he also had the choice of either going back home or living in his car. And he's like, I'm just going to live in my car because I think I'm going to make it. And I just think it's so cool when they get discovered. And he did say that he did try out for like America's Got Talent, American Idol, and he played on American Idol. My husband and I watch American Idol all the time. And they bring in like top performers to play with the people that are, trying to win the competition. And he said, even though I wasn't being judged, like I thought I might get voted off the show. He said it just had this whole feeling, but he's got a great sense of humor. Check him out. He's going to be tonight, and he is that ACM top new male artist of the year. So really cool that Breyer said they got him last year, and he still honored the date, even though he's made it so big.
Right. I mean, and I think it tells you the kind of people that they are bringing here to perform, right? Like this guy has worked his entire life to get to where he is, and then before he even made it like even bigger, he had this contract in our little town of Gypsum, and he's still like, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna honor that. Like that's I mad respect for that. Like, okay, really quick story. I grew up in a place called Niceville in Florida, and we're known for there is the Mullet Festival, but it's not for the haircut, it's for the fish, right? And one of the biggest things that happened at the Mullet Festival is that Billy Ray Cyrus was booked to play before he became big, before Achy Breaky Heart came out. And then when it came time for him to come to the Mullet Festival in Niceville, he threw a fit and he was like, I'm too big now, I'm not going to do it. And it became this huge controversy in our little town and like along the Florida Panhandle. Well, ultimately he ended up coming, he played, and people, there were lines of cars from like everywhere, but it just shows you like Jimmy Allen, like there was none of that miss. Like he's like, no, I'm gonna be there. Like I'm honoring my commitments, and I'm gonna show up and give you a great show, and for $35. What?
I know.
What?
Totally. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow night, so you're going tomorrow night.
I'm going
So you're going to see Pat Green and then Low Cash. And Low Cash, I was like, okay, I better find out about these guys because I was writing a little bit for Trisha's picks. And then I was like, wait, I know these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like I listen to country music all the time, and I'm like, oh no, that song is theirs. And I love this song. I love this life. And that song, I Know Somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think everyone is going to be singing along to One Big Country Song. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like guaranteed. I mean, I've seen Pat Green before, which is why I was like, okay, I really want to see him again, because he just sets this like really cool tone, and especially in an outdoor venue. And I love his Wave on Wave, and Grammy nominated, no big deal, right? And then so I feel like Pat Green's kind of like, he's gonna get things going. It's gonna be kind of this more like mellow, kind of just soothing, really great country. And then you're gonna go into Low Cash and it's gonna be like party mode, like they're gonna have best of both worlds. So that's why I wanted to come tomorrow night, because I'm gonna bring like the whole family down, my mom and my aunt, my husband, and and my mom hasn't, she hasn't seen any country music and this kind of a venue, and I feel like it's just, she's gonna love it. So are all of you. So
Okay.
excited.
Oh, good. All right. Well, it's going to be a great weekend and a full lineup. I know you said pickleball's going on today, the talent show.
Oh yeah.
I love that classic. Yeah. And then the classic car show tomorrow. I love classic cars. So that's going to be happening. And then the jalapeno eating contest. If you have a chance to watch, take your mom to that, because I mean, it's crazy to watch these people.
I can't, like, I'm so excited. Also, you hear that airplane flying over?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited. Just the huge variety. I mean, there's the 5K, there's the pancake breakfast, and then you got the parade going on. So there's so much to be a part of down here. And like Breyer was saying, like beyond the concerts, it's really it's mostly completely free, which is so cool. It's so affordable.
I know. Okay, awesome. We're gonna bring in Meredith as well and find out. Oh, hello. Oh man, it's like Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels.
I feel like we should like everybody make a pose. Can you do it?
Yeah. Wait, here we go. Oh, wait,
nice work.
Okay, perfect. All right, Meredith. You checked out the sunglasses. You checked out Vail. What have you got going on this weekend? We have so many things to do. Whether it's country music, classical music, just getting out there, riding the bike. I heard you tried some tennis yesterday.
Absolutely. I maybe need to hire an instructor. I was humbled by the tennis. You will check that out tomorrow. But yeah, I would love to get out on a hike. I also have just been waiting to buy my gondola pass, my ski pass, because it's for the winter season, but it gives you access to summer, and I haven't been on top of the mountain yet. So I got to get to some of the laundry list of to-dos, but I definitely want to make sure to get out and adventure and and vibe with people, try to go out on Saturday night and live my best Vail life.
Well, and you know what? I want to let you guys know that they're doing mountaintop yoga now. So the lodge at Vail, they have that spa there. So they're doing yoga every Friday from now until September 3rd. That class is going to be at 10 a.m. Just right there on the deck. If you have the pass, you can go up. Otherwise, you can pay $10 up on top to get the yoga lift pass at the ticket office. It's 45 and then 5 more for the scenic. So you can do the yoga. You can there's gonna be water, a granola bar, sunscreen, everything is supplied for you up top. And so that's kind of a cool thing. They have so much yoga everywhere,
Trish, when
Beaver
is
Creek.
that? When is the
So that is gonna be 10 a.m. So that'll be right on the deck at Midvale. So that's new.
on Friday or
and then
Saturday?
on Friday, every Friday
okay.
from
I
now
love
until
that.
September 3rd. So you can get, if you buy your pass, okay, then you can just get up there. But you can buy a yoga lift ticket thing, a special, and then you could just hang out up there. You can maybe hike down Cabin Fever. You could have lunch up there. You could hike even up further. So a good option for you. And then there's free yoga over at Beaver Creek, 9 a.m. is that one. So pretty
Amazing.
soon.
We love some yoga.
Yeah, I know. I could use some yoga. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Okay, well, I think we're anything else? Anything else we need to tell everyone?
I just want to say hey to Rodney and to our viewers this morning. I know we had some lady. Oh, hold on, airplane.
Oh,
yeah,
totally.
There it goes. So we had some ladies that were chatting us up earlier, and I want to say hey to everybody on the chat. I know Rodney was worried about like getting caught watching while he was at work. So hopefully you were able to conceal it, Rodney.
Yeah, Rodney, put it on your phone, put it over by the computer, and you put your headphones in, and your boss won't know. Yeah, and happy Friday, everybody, too. We're great to have grateful for working for the weekend, right?
Oh yeah, yep, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We want to remind you, you can chat with us on our chat feature during the live show. And then you can always watch us later. If you don't have time, if you're at work, you can watch us later. We're on Roku, we're on Apple TV, we're at Amazon Fire, YouTube, Facebook. And send us your photos from this weekend and your videos. We want to see what you're up to. But thanks for joining us for Vail Daily Live. We'll see you tomorrow.